Hey guys, it's Roger again, and today, I know this is very simple, and you guys probably already know this, but I love magnets, and the best thing I have found to mount my phones and do videos are magnets. And basically, you can put your magnet or your piece of metal directly on your iPhone, which works fine, like so. But if you want to charge your phone without using the cord, a lot of times this piece of metal will stop the charging process. So if you have a charger that you basically place your phone on, or if you have a car that basically you lay in that bay like a Tesla or something else, and this will keep that from charging. At least it does when I've tried it. So what I've been doing is just buying these little rubber cases for my phones, and you can either put it on your phone, or you can put it on the inside or outside of your phone case. The problem is a lot of these phone cases you don't want to stick because they're not completely smooth. That's why I try to get the ones that are smooth. Or you can take a piece of sandpaper and sand them down. But eventually this 3M sticky tape, a lot of times it will not stick forever. It'll eventually peel off. And then if you're doing something with your phone and it drops, you know what happens, your phone usually breaks. So what I usually do is I'll get these little single packs from the dollar store of super glue, and I'll just basically super glue the with the adhesive and super glue to the back of the phone, or to the back of the phone case. And this seems to be the best process I have found so far. I've tried just about every type of way to adhere my phone to the dash, and basically these magnets seem to be the deal. I've been using them for quite a few years. They're very simple, very easy to use, and they hardly ever fall off. So I'm going to go ahead and show you. It's pretty self-explanatory, but for those that haven't done it before, pretty simple. You just I'm going to go ahead and do both of these. These are for the two iPhones I have. I order these off Amazon. They're pretty inexpensive. They're less than 10 bucks a piece. And I'm going to go ahead and do both of these because usually it's too much super glue to waste just on one. So I try to do a couple, 2 or 3 of these things at one time, just to save on the super glue. And I usually get these. I usually use the larger metal pads. It just gives me more surface area to stick, and I think it also helps protection of your phone too, because if it drops, it hits this metal reinforced piece, so you actually have more protection than you normally do. So that's the difference in size. You can use either one. I usually use the littler ones on the back of my phone, and like on this one here, see, I use the small one. I didn't have a big one. And then on this one, I actually put it on both sides. So this one really sticks well. So you can put them either way. I just prefer it to, if you can, to put them on both sides. It's just a lot stronger. So we're gonna go ahead and pop this open. And you notice a lot of people want to see their Apple symbol. I don't really care about that. I'd much rather have a really good adhere to the magnet. And then a lot of times that's why people use these smaller ones. They can go above or below their Apple. I'm not worried about that. That's why the cover's completely full. And basically just put a little super glue on there. And you might want to wear gloves because this stuff gets everywhere. Just dot it around. Don't need much, just some dots, about like that, because you're gonna push it down, it'll smear out by itself. So I like to put them pretty much in the middle, something like that. That way I get good balance, because usually I don't want my phone to start bending one way or starting to slip one way. So I try to get it as close as I can to the center, because that's usually where the magnet is, and the phone's better balanced that way. Do the same thing with this one. Had a pretty good week this week. It's Friday. It rained all week, but we got a lot of stuff done. Got some things caught up. Been able to hook up my new website to the channel, so you guys can push on that button if you want to see our website. We got a new web designer. I kept my old site, it's on there as well, but now we have the new site too, so both websites are up and running. And probably going to cancel my phone book website. Currently we have Thrive, so we're downscaling and we can't keep up with the work, so there's no reason to pay all this money to the phone company. I'm going to talk to the sales guy pretty soon, and he's going to show me the numbers, and then we're probably going to go ahead and discontinue, and I'll take that money that I've been wasting for a year or two on phone book ads and stuff and put that in Tesla stock. So should have did that last year, but once you sign a contract, those bills keep coming in. So I'm going to go ahead and let that dry for a little while. What I usually do too is I'll put something heavy on it. So like you could, you know, just place something like that on there. I don't want to put a magnet on it because it'll kind of snatch it apart. But anyway, this is what it looks like. This is my old one with the magnet I'm going to be using today until these dry. I'm just going to let them sit all day, and then, you know, in your car you have one of these. But it's just so simple. I mean, it's just like you can almost throw your phone on your magnet. And I recommend that you get just at least a cheap rubber cover for your phones. I used to break phones like every couple months. Since I've got the screen protector, and I almost always try to have this rubber case on here. I cracked the artificial lens cover, and I get those replaced, but I haven't broke my phones yet, and it's been over a year, so that's really good for me. So anyway, that's that. It's a very inexpensive way, and once you do this, they last for years. You might have to every once in a while put more super glue and re-glue them down, but they give you quite a few of these little metal backings, so you can even peel it off and put a new one on. But I do recommend you use super glue. 3M stickers are fine, but when they get hot, if you're out in the sun or you know your phone gets hot, sometimes they peel right off. So I'm sure there's other adhesives that you can use other than super glue. So, you know, maybe you have something that works better than super glue on rubber, but I found that super glue works good enough for me. And I'm up in trees a lot. I'm sticking these to the side of buildings, the side of trucks, and they're moving, and so far so good. So maybe Gorilla Glue might work a little better, or if you had some type of glue you mix. But yeah, anyway, this is Roger with Roger's Reviews. If you like this video, crush the like button, and I'll bring you more tips and tricks that I use to make videos. Have a great day. God bless.